Alright, YouTube, Super Bad Videos come back at you with another super bad video. Alright, gonna do a video on these two guys right here. Did one. It was kind of a quickie, not very well done. I need to still fix that axle a little bit, but maybe it's that back one right there. Still sets off a little bit. Anyways, um, did a video real quick on this one. It was quickie and wasn't that great. Haven't did a video on this one. After I was done, you seen this one. These wheels were totally bent inwards. Looked like someone grabbed the wheels and pulled them this way. So, but we got this guy. I guess you would call these a custom restore, not a full restoration. So on this one, let me see if I get that to focus a little bit. Okay, this one, the main body was not zinc plated, but the hood was. But there's a few spots, if you can still see right there where it bled through. I polished this thing as much as possible and still it bled through. It needs to be re-zinced, but no paint on the motor. Basically, I just, when I painted it, left the hood down when I painted it, and got lucky. All this area that was not painted originally is still not painted. So there we go. It is a blue color as the original was. Did straighten out the axles. I just re-chromed the wheels. I got a package of wheels coming, so these will be switched back out. So here's the problem with this guy. If you look in here, this thing is hot glued back together. So when I was drilling this apart in the base, I forgot to show you guys the base. The base came out excellent. But anyways, when I was drilling this apart, I had it in my hand. I was carefully drilling it out. I felt a pop. And I was like, what the hell was that? So I started looking. I thought maybe I was pushing down on this little section of the roof. See, there's no support. Thought maybe when I was drilling, pressing down on it, maybe broke it off. Maybe broke off this hood. I was worried about that. I turned it over and I felt something. I was holding it sort of like that. I felt something hit my finger, bounce, and I heard it bounce across the top. I was like, what the fuck was that? I'm looking. The rest of the rivet was gone. Started looking around, and it's laying over here on my little soft towel right here. I was like, fuck, rivet broke. I was like, okay, so turn it around. I still got to drill out this one, no matter what. Started drilling it out even more carefully. Felt the same pop, and I turned it over like that, and sure enough, the rivet fell out in my hand. Both of them snapped very close to the top of the body, so there is no post in this no more. So what I'm going to have to do is go down and get some more. I'm going to get brass tubing. I got aluminum tubing, but I don't want to use it for this thing, so I'm going to use some brass tubing and make some new post for it. This one also has a broken axle back here. If you press down, the wheel stays up. Okay, there we go. So this corner does not have any suspension, because if you press it up, it pops up into place. But yeah, I know I got a booger right there. I got to clean it off. But yeah, I dipped the window in the pledge, which came out pretty freaking good. There's still a couple of spots you can see, but I think all in all it came out pretty nice. And then this guy, I have this guy right here. This guy had some excellent zinc plating, but there was an X scratched right here, an X scratched right here, and all the zinc plating on this, what I'm calling a roll bar, was gone. Zinc plating on the base was excellent, but I don't have a zinc plater, and I don't have the knowledge to zinc plate. What the hell is that? So, for right now, I just painted it to protect the zinc underneath. This is the color shift paint, but you notice it's a little bit darker. Here, let me grab another example of the color shift paint I used. So here's the color shift I used on this Matchbox. This one, can't remember, did I use the white primer or just polish the base? I think I just used white primer. And you see how different the color is from that one to that one. This one's a brighter green, the gold's brighter. I use a flat black base on this one, which made it darker. You still get that gold and the green in it, but it's darker. And I had the same problem with this one. The back post on this one snapped off. The front didn't, but the back did. So there we go. And there was a bubble right here. Should have left it alone, but I was messing with it. Kind of chewed off the top of the bubble that was in this glass, but yeah, it is what it is. I actually like it because the gold is more present than in this one. The green is more present on this one than it is on this one, but the green is a lot darker on it, so is the gold. But I think next time I'm going to use a black primer when I use this color shift paint. There we go. Let me try to get this thing to focus. Come on. There we go. I did straighten out these axles. I do not have an axle tool, but I did straighten them out. Basically what I did is they were bent right at the base, like right at the base they were bent down. So what I did is went behind the bearing with a very small flathead screwdriver, set it against the base, and then tuck my thumb and push down on the screwdriver up on the axle while holding the base all together, and bent it right at where it was bent down. So there we go. And this one has the suspension still. This one does too, on the front and on this side, but don't want to press down on that side because you see what happened. But yeah, there we go. I mean, they're not exactly restorations. I would call them a custom restoration. Everything on the car is original except for the paint. The motor on this one, the motor and the chrome piece on the side was the chrome on the sides was in good condition. The chrome on the motor, especially on the front, was rubbed off. So I just did use some Oki chrome. Once I get a zinc plater, learn how to zinc plate, pull this car apart again, strip it, clean it, zinc plate it. Simple Clean, I think it is. What is it called? I think it's Simple Clean. Comes in a purple bottle. The Simple Clean will pull the paint and the clear and the chrome off of this, so I could actually re-chrome it correctly. But yeah, I mean, that steering wheel though. Let's see if I get it to focus. That steering wheel sticks up against the window. And I try to push it down when I had the interior out, but it just would pop right back up. So I don't know if that's how they originally are, or if I should have just pushed it down and kind of glued it down and, you know, kind of glued it into a downward position. But it is what it is. Pretty cool car. As you can see, I got an original, come on, an original Red Baron right here. This one has the cap style wheels on it. Have not done nothing with this one. Come on, thank you. This one I want someone who knows what they're doing, knows how to zinc plate, knows how to spray Spectra Flame to restore this one for me. As you can see, it still has remnants, whatever. Still has some of the iron cross remaining on its helmet on that side. You can see where this one was on this side. That one recently came off. There we go. Not that bad of a condition for how old it is. And then this one I redid. This one was original Blackwall release, and it had some black screws in it. I still haven't changed those out, but this is one I redid. It was enamel red to begin with, but over the years it had been painted many colors. Let's see, turn this a little bit so you can see the cars more. Maybe move it over like that. Come on, over here. Thank you. My phone's been acting stupid, so gotta send it back to Apple and pay their fucking fees to have it serviced, fixed, or whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Got the chrome pin, and I think I showed this one, I'm not sure, but kind of went crazy with the chrome pin. Chromed out the vents, the bumpers, door handle, bumper on the front, grill. Let's see. I thought I did the hinges back here, but I don't think I did because they're very small. But I know I did those corner pieces of the bumper. Let me see, what else? I mean, there's really nothing else. I mean, I don't know, did I show those ones? I'm pretty sure I did show those ones. Yeah, because I had the Aspen. I'm pretty sure I showed those. Oh, good example. One thing I hate about Real Riders. So I didn't do this. It wasn't too long ago that I did this car right here, but the Real Riders are rock hard on it. This one, I don't know what the hell's going on with it. You can see it's pulled away from the rim. Really can't see the condition of the wheels in the back, but these melted, I don't know how, to the base. But yeah, I mean, so that's one problem I have with Real Riders. I mean, they're awesome, don't get me wrong. Love cars with Real Riders on them. But then again, the wheels rot out. I'm pretty sure if I took these out the packages, the wheels would probably harden and rot out real quick, especially the front ones on this one, since they're just like little itty bitty O-rings stretched over. Excuse me. They're like itty bitty O-rings stretched over the rim. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm thinking about actually making a video of my oldest cars that I have custom. And what I mean by oldest is not the oldest ones or the ones I've owned the longest. I mean the oldest ones in terms of age. I think both of these are about 51 years old. I think this one is. This one has a 69 date on it, so it's about, I got some older Matchboxes. I believe this one is from around 63. And I still got to strip this one back down and do the paint on it. Because what I did is I put my metallic blue underneath and then lightly sprayed the color shift, the same color shift I used on these two, on top of that. It looked really good until I clear coated it, and then it came out like this. I mean, there's spots where like the color shift is darker than you can see it, but yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. It kind of looks like a swirled ice cream, maybe like a lemon lime raspberry swirled ice cream, but it is an ice cream truck. I don't know what else I could bore you with. Honestly, some of these cars I don't know if I've shown you guys. Honestly, some of the cars I've done, I don't know if I've shown you guys. And some of them I just don't remember if I did. And what sucks is I was a dumbass and I went through and I deleted all my diecast videos. So now I can't go back or tell anybody to go back and look at them. But yeah. Be a dumbass and learn. So, yeah, I mean, let me know if you've ever had that issue with the post actually just snapping off the car when drilling them. Like I said, the front and back of this one snapped off, both of them. The back of this one snapped off. I know they're not pressed together as well as cars are nowadays. This one, when I did this one, the post that actually holds the helmet on was actually bent. It was curved. It was like it got casted over a little bit, so they bent it over to match up with the hole right there. But yeah, I mean, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm not used to working with these cars, and I think if I could get some more I'll go ahead and do so. So let's get into some bullshit right now. So as I mentioned a while back, a couple of packages, well, more than a couple, a few packages were stolen out of a family member's car. And I've been slowly getting stuff out to people that had their packages stolen. Um, Fireman Food. Hopefully you see this video, and if you let me know down in the comment if you got the Repew Super Treasure Hunt, the little truck. I reordered one of those for you. Well, not reordered. I ordered one off of eBay for you, because that was one of the cars in the package that was supposed to be sent out to you that got stolen. There is a couple more people. I'm not going to mention their names, but I basically went through my collection and pulled cars out of my collection, my personal collection, to send off to these people. I'm still trying to debate which cars I'm sending out, which cars I'm not going to send out. And then I'm slowly buying things here and there to throw in the boxes as well. So yeah, I mean, whatever. Shit happens. People got mad, acting stupid. So, whatever. I don't care. So anyways, hopefully you guys like what I did with these. I know it's not full restoration, but it is what I could do. I was really hoping the zinc plate. Well, I didn't know this was the only part of this was the only part of this that was zinc plated was the hood back here. I didn't know the rest of the car wasn't zinc plated. But one of these days I'll get a zinc plater, get these guys pulled back apart, zinc plate them, and Spectraflame them again. There we go. And each one has a little paper inside that I had written down the color of the car. So when I pull these cars apart again, those papers will be in there, and hopefully I'm still able to read what the fuck they say. But yeah, so this one's not that bad though. Like I said, only this roll bar right here. There's a couple X's scratched into the paint, and some other little flea bites on the car. But anyways, it's supposed to be in a short video. I yammered on long enough for you guys, so super bad videos. Peace. I'm out.